Hello dear students, today we'll deal with a very interesting topic, one word substitutes and synonyms. First, have a look at the questions that are given below. I'll read them out for you. What does Dhanush do, or what is Dhanush's profession? I'll repeat the questions. What does Dhanush do, or what is Dhanush's profession? If someone asks me what does Dhanush do or what is Dhanush's profession, and I answer Dhanush makes furniture with wood. I repeat, if my answer is Dhanush makes furniture with wood, will the answer be wrong? Just think about it. Okay, let's try it the other way. Now look at the questions again. What does Dhanush do, or what is Dhanush's profession? If I answered the question as Dhanush makes furniture with wood, or Dhanush is a carpenter. I repeat, Dhanush makes furniture with wood, or Dhanush is a carpenter. Now this is the new sentence here. Now my question is, which one sounds correct? I repeat, which one sounds correct? Dhanush makes furniture with wood, or Dhanush is a carpenter? Now, though the first answer, Dhanush makes furniture with wood, is absolutely okay, as it answers the question, what does Dhanush do, or what is Dhanush's profession, we generally do not answer that way. Hence, the second answer, Dhanush is a carpenter, sounds correct. Here, I have substituted the clause or part makes furniture with wood with the word carpenter. That is, a person who works with wood is called a carpenter. Hence, today's topic is one word substitutes. Let's look at one more example. I'll read out the two sentences for you. Now look at the two sentences here. I'll read those sentences out for you. The first sentence, Shiva sells foodstuff and household items. The second sentence, Shiva is a grocer. Now, both the sentences are absolutely correct depending upon the context. If someone asks me what does Shiva do, then I can say Shiva is a grocer, or I can say Shiva sells foodstuff and household items. But the word grocer itself explains that Shiva sells foodstuff and household items. Now let us look at the examples that are given in your textbook. I'll read it for you. Read the following sentence and notice the underlined words. Wangari Maathai is an environmentalist and has a lot of interest in ecology. In the above sentence, environmentalist stands for a person who is concerned about the natural environment and wants to improve and protect it. Ecology stands for the study of relation of animals and plants to their surroundings. Both the words stand for many words, so they are called one word substitutes. Now let us do the exercise that is given after it. First, I'll read the sentences for you, then we'll discuss the answers. Shall we start? The first sentence. A person who studies the human race, especially of its origins. What is the one word substitute for a person who studies the human race, especially of its origins? Think about it. Second statement or second sentence. A person who studies the remains of buildings and objects found in the ground. The third sentence. A person who studies birds scientifically. What is a person called who studies birds scientifically? Fourth sentence. A doctor who studies and treats heart diseases. The fifth sentence. A scientist who studies the mind of a person. A scientist who studies the mind of a person. The sixth sentence. A person who studies languages. What is a person called, or what is the one word substitute for a person who studies languages? Now let us look at the answers. The first sentence. A person who studies the human race, especially of its origins, is called an anthropologist. Anthropologist. And the science is called as anthropology. The second one. A person who studies the remains of buildings and objects found in ground is called an archaeologist. Archaeologist. And the science is called archaeology. The third sentence. A person who studies birds scientifically is called an ornithologist. Ornithologist. And the science is called ornithology. That is, the study of birds is called ornithology. Fourth one. A doctor who studies and treats heart diseases is called a cardiologist. A cardiologist. The fifth sentence. A scientist who studies the mind of a person is called a psychologist. A psychologist. Please do not get confused with psychiatrist, because a psychiatrist is a person or a doctor who deals and treats mental disorders. Mental disorders. Sixth sentence. A person who studies languages is called a linguist. Is called a linguist. Now let us look at a few more examples. A person who collects and studies postage stamps is called a philatelist. Philatelist. Second one. A person who can speak many languages is called a polyglot. Polyglot. A person who loves books is called a bibliophile. Bibliophile. Fourth one. Arrangement in the order of occurrence, or arrangement of events in the order of their occurrence, is called chronology. Chronology or chronological order. The fifth one. Someone with many skills. Someone with many skills is called versatile. Versatile. It's an adjective form. The sixth one. The study of sounds or sound waves is called acoustics. Acoustics. The seventh one. The doctor who treats skin diseases is called as a dermatologist. Dermatologist. Eighth one. One who loves his or her country is a patriot. Patriot. Ninth one. The fear of closed places. The fear of closed places is claustrophobia. Claustrophobia. Phobia means fear. Tenth one. The study of plants is called botany. Botany. And the study of animals is called zoology. Zoology. Now let us deal with synonyms. What are synonyms? Synonym is a word whose meaning is the same as that of another word. A synonym is a word whose meaning is the same as that of another word. You will understand this with the help of the example that is given below. I'll read that out for you. Aslam was happy to see me. Aslam was happy to see me. Here the word happy is highlighted in green. Now look at the second sentence. Aslam was glad to see me. Aslam was glad to see me. Here the word glad is highlighted in green. Is there any difference in meaning between the two words happy and glad? No. Here both happy and glad mean the same. they have the same meaning. That is, we can say that happy is the synonym of glad, or glad is the synonym of happy. Let's look at the list of synonyms for glad. Glad, that means instead of glad, we can use these following words: happy, cheerful, joyful, joyous, blissful, jolly, euphoric, merry, etc. In one word substitutes, you substitute a phrase with a word. But here in a synonym, you can use the words with the same meanings. This is the major difference between the one word substitute and a synonym. Now, let us look at a few examples from your textbook. First, I'll just read the sentences as they are, then we'll discuss the answers. You can see 5 words above the sentences in which one word or phrase is underlined. You need to find the synonym of the underlined word from the list and replace it. So shall we start? The first sentence. The government is trying to bring back normalcy in the right hit areas of the city. The second sentence. Wangari Maathai fought for the same privileges for men and women in Africa. The third sentence. I cannot hold my attention on any subject for a long time. The fourth sentence. The poster is offensive and disrespects women. The fifth sentence. Some people argue that the wealth in this world should be distributed fairly and reasonably among all. Now, the words that are underlined are: in the first sentence, bring back; the second sentence, same privileges; the third sentence, hold; the fourth sentence, disrespects; and the fifth sentence, fairly and reasonably. The 5 words that are given, or the list that is given above these sentences, is restore, equal rights, sustain, degrades, equitably. Now I'll read the sentences again with the correct synonyms of the underlined words. The first one. The government is trying to bring back or restore normalcy in the right hit areas of the city. That is, the synonym of bring back is restore. The second sentence. Wangari Maathai fought for the same privileges for men and women in Africa. Wangari Maathai fought for the same privileges or equal rights for men and women in Africa. The third sentence. I cannot hold or sustain my attention on any subject for a long time. Here the synonym of hold is sustain. The fourth sentence. The poster is offensive and disrespects or degrades women. The synonym of disrespects is degrades. The fifth sentence. Some people argue that the wealth in this world should be distributed fairly and reasonably or equitably among all. The synonym of fairly and reasonably is equitably. Now I want you to do the remaining sentences. Take this as the assignment. Hope you have understood the topic. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, bye.